everyone. I am Rhea May C. Moreno, your teacher for today. You can call me Teacher Rhea. Are you ready to learn something interesting today? Come and join me to learn, explore, and enjoy. Okay, class. Before we will start our lesson for today, we will have a game first. This game is entitled The Unconvocable Triathlon. Are you familiar with that game? Yes, I know some of you are familiar with this game, but others are not. So, let me give you the instruction. I will group you into 3. Every group should have 3 representatives to play the game. We have here 3 poles. Player number 1 will stay in the first pole. Player number 2 will stay in the second pole. And player number 3 will stay in the third pole. Player number 1 will crawl going to the second pole. And from the second pole, player number 1 together with player number 2 will jump like a frog going to the third pole. And from the third pole, all 3 players will run going to the finish line. I will record your time, and the group with the shortest time will be the winner. Are you ready, class? I can't hear you. Say it again. Okay, let's start. Thank you everyone for participating. And now, you may take your seats. Everyone, take your seats, okay? Okay. And now, I will tell your time. Group 1 got 1 minute and 20 seconds. Group 2 got 1 minute and 25 seconds. And Group 3 got 1 minute and 15 seconds. So, the winner in the first activity is Group 3. Okay, very good, Group 3. Before we will proceed in our topic for today, what is our previous lesson? Anyone? Okay, very good. Our topic last meeting is all about average speed. And I have questions here, and all you have to do is to answer them. Okay?
Problem number 1. A person travels from New York to Washington at the rate of 45 miles per hour and come back to the New York at the rate of 55 miles per hour. What is his average speed for the whole journey? I will give you 10 seconds to answer this question.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time's up. If your answer is 45 miles per hour, your answer is correct. Problem number 2. A man takes 10 hours to go to a place and come back by walking both the ways. The distance covered in a whole journey is 18 miles. Find the average speed of the whole journey if he goes by walking and comes back by riding. I will give you 10 seconds to answer this question.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time's up. If your answer is 2 miles per hour, your answer is correct. Problem number 3. Lely takes 3 hours to travel from Bunawan to Trento at the rate of 60 miles per hour. She takes 2 hours to travel from Trento to Moncayo with a 50% increased speed. Find the average speed from Bunawan to Moncayo. I will give you 10 seconds to answer this question.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time is up. If your answer is 72 miles per hour, your answer is correct. And now, we will have another activity. This activity is called Paint Me a Picture. Are you familiar with that game? Okay, very good. With the same group, all you need to do is to paint me a picture of the situation that I will be given to you. I will give you 10 seconds to act this situation. Okay? Paint me a picture of kids joining in a running contest. I will give you 10 seconds to paint that picture.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The winner for our first situation is Group 2. Okay, let's clap our hands for Group 2. Very good. So, another situation. Paint me a picture of group of people jogging in the park. Jogging in the park. Okay? I will give you 10 seconds to act that situation.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The winner for our second situation is Group 3. Very good, Group 3. Let's clap our hands for Group 3. Very good. So, the last situation is paint me a picture of school parade. Okay, school parade class, okay?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The winner for our last situation is Group 1. Let's clap our hands for Group 1. Very good, Group 1. Thank you everyone for participating. Now, you may take your seats. Okay? Take your seats, everyone. Okay. Did you enjoy the game, class? Okay, very good.
Good morning, everyone. This is me, your teacher. You can call me Teacher Sweet. For today's video presentation, and you can watch it here. This is the link of the video. So class, after you watch the video, I hope you have learned something what is velocity. So, let's move on to our activity. I will divide the class into 3. In each group, you have to answer the 3 envelope consist of solving problem. And each group will choose only one member to represent your answers in front of our class. So great job, class! You made this activity successful and you create a great job.
Hello everyone, I am Kezi Curato Glosino, but you can call me Teacher Kiz. Class, are you all ready to learn new lesson again? I can't hear you. Okay, very good. So since everybody's excited to learn new things again, in this lesson, we will be discuss about the following questions. We're going to tackle about what is velocity, what is the formula of velocity. You will also be doing solving problem using the formula of velocity. You will also learn what is direction, what is the difference between distance and displacement, what is the difference between scalar and vector. Are you all ready to learn new things again? I can't hear you. Okay, very good. Before we proceed to what is velocity, we will have to know what is the meaning of speed? When we say speed, it is the distance traveled over a certain period of time. So we have here the example of speed. A car moving 30 meters per second. So we have here the table, we have here the time and the distance. So in every 1 second, it will be the distance of 30 meters. So we have here the 2 seconds, it will be going to 60 meters. 3 seconds, 90 meters. So every second is covering the distance of 30 meters. So now, we will proceed to what is velocity. Velocity is the speed of a moving object specified direction, which is speed with direction. So we have here the example of velocity and speed. A car travels 30 miles per hour. So this is speed because you don't know where it is going. While the example of velocity, a car travels 30 miles per hour east. It is velocity because I gave you the speed and the direction. So class, have you learned about what is velocity? Very good. So now, I will give you the formula of speed and velocity. The formula of speed is distance over time. Now, the formula of velocity is the average velocity is equals to displacement over change in time. So now, I will be giving you an example on solving problems using the formula of velocity.
For example, we have here the problem. Suppose there is an object traveled a distance of 10 meters in the left direction and the time taken by the object is 2 minutes. Find the velocity of the object. Solution. Now recall the formula, which is velocity is equals to displacement divided by time. Now, we will put the values in the formula. But first of all, change minutes into time by multiplying minutes by 60. Time in seconds is equals to time in minutes times number of seconds in a minute. So time in seconds is equals to 2 times 60 is equals to 120 seconds. So time in seconds is 120 seconds. So we have here velocity is equals to 10 divided by 120. So the answer is the velocity of the object is 0.08 meter per second. So now we will proceed to how to calculate average speed and average velocity. The formula of average speed is distance over time. The formula of average velocity is displacement over time.
When we say displacement, it is the distance with direction.
When we say direction, it tells us which way the vector points. So we have here the picture pointed out the north, the south, the west, and the east.
So I will be giving you an example of the distance. The distance example is 20 meters, while the example of displacement is 50 meters north. That is the example of the distance and the displacement. So class, have you learned the formula of average speed and average velocity? Very good. So now, are you all excited to know what
Is the difference of this color and the vector? Okay, since everybody is ready, we'll be talking about what is this color and what is the vector. So now, what is this color?
scalar quantity is defined as the physical quantity that has only magnitude. For example, mass and electric charge. That is the example of the scalar.
On the other
And vector quantity is defined as a physical quantity that has both magnitude as well as direction. Like, for example, force, and weight.
In a simple explanation, scalars don't have direction while vector has. So now we have here the table. This is divided into two, which is scalar quantity
And vector quantity. So we have here speed is a scalar quantity, while velocity is a vector quantity. The scalar quantity has magnitude, while the vector quantity, it has magnitude and direction.
Distance is also a scalar, while the displacement is a vector.
So now class, we will proceed to what is displacement and the distance. When we say distance, it is a scalar quantity that refers to how much ground an object has covered during its motion, while the displacement is a vector quantity that refers to how far out of place an object is. It is the overall change in position. That is the difference between distance and the displacement. So class, things to remember about speed and velocity. Speed, it can't be negative. It will always be positive. While velocity, it can be positive or negative. Class, did you learn to our discussion today? I can hear you louder. Very good. Are you all ready, class? So now, we will proceed to our oral recitation. We'll proceed to our activity. This is our activity for our discussion. Anyone can explain what is velocity? Yes, Angela, what is velocity?
Very good! Velocity is the speed of a moving object in a specified direction.
The second question is, why do we need velocity? Yes, Soraya, why do we need velocity?
Very good, because we care. We care so much so that we can find out the motion of things being pushed or pulled in different directions. I like your answers.
Very good. Thank you. So, for last question for our oral recitation, anyone in the class can differentiate between velocity and speed? Yes, Grace. What is the difference between velocity and speed?
Very good. Okay, I will specify your answer. Speed is a scalar. It is the time rate at which an object is moving along a path, while velocity is the rate of an object with direction of movement. So, velocity, it is also a vector. So,
this is the end of our discussion today. So now let's clap our hand for a good job of our discussion today. Let's clap our hands. Thank you, everyone. I hope you learned something new to our discussion today. I hope you have gained a lot of knowledge today. Thank you, everyone, for listening to my discussion. I am Kezi Kogato Gorosina, but you can call me Teacher Kiz. Thank you and have a blessed day.
Good morning, everyone. I am Teacher Rayami Escarza. Are you guys ready for another exciting science activity? Yay! But before we begin, I want you to say, science is fun. Say with me, science is fun. Great job. But before we start, let's have a groupings first. Count 1, 2, and 3. All of you now has a group. So, the first group will be the red team. And the second group will be the blue team. While the last group will be the yellow team. Go to your respective group and all you need to do is to answer each problem solving I prepared in each station. Remember, the team that gets the very fastest time in answering will be the winner. Red team, are you guys ready?
Yay!
Blue team, are you guys ready? Yellow team, are you guys ready? Great job! Okay, red team, ready, set, go! Great job, red team! Blue team, ready, set, go! Great job, blue team! Yellow team, ready, set, go! Great job, yellow team! Congratulations everyone, you did a great job today. But the team that gets the very fastest time in answering is none other than Blue team! Congratulations, blue team! Okay class, we are done with our very exciting game. So now, please take your seats and let's proceed to our individual activity. Please get 1/4 sheet of paper and number 1 to 4. Listen carefully class because I will read the questions twice only. Number 1. The car moved 80 km to the south. What is the displacement? A. 20 km south. B. 50 km east. C. 80 km south. Or D. 160 km south. Again, the car moved 80 km to the south. What is the displacement? A. 20 km south. B. 50 km east. C. 80 km south. Or D. 160 km south. Number 2. A car moves 60 km east and 90 km west. What is the distance? A. 30 km. B. 60 km. C. 90 km. Or D. 150 km. Again, a car moves 60 km east and 90 km west. What is the distance? A. 30 km. B. 60 km. C. 90 km. Or D. 150 km. Average velocity can be calculated by dividing displacement over what? A. Time. B. Distance. C. Mass. Or D. Density. Again, average velocity can be calculated by dividing displacement over what? A. Time. B. Distance. C. Mass. Or D. Density. Number 4. What is the average velocity of a car that moved 60 km in 3 hours? A. 10 km per hour. B. 20 km per hour. C. 30 km per hour. Or D. 60 km per hour. Again, what is the average velocity of a car that moved 60 km in 3 hours? A. 10 km per hour. B. 20 km per hour. C. 30 km per hour. Or D. 60 km per hour. Are you done, everyone? Okay, pass your paper in front, and before you go home, kindly write the writings on the board in your assignment notebook, and I will collect that tomorrow. Thank you for today, everyone. I hope you learned more about on our topic.